No one really noticed when Yuto started carrying the box. It was small, wooden, and he always held it close, tucked under his arm, or clutched in both hands as he walked through the village. People assumed it was something important, a gift, a memory, maybe something left behind by someone he loved. No one asked, and Yuto never offered. Over time, the box became part of him. He sat with it, slept beside it, took it wherever he went, and though it wasn't heavy, it never felt light either. One afternoon, Yuto sat by the old shrine at the edge of the forest. An old man passed by and looked at him, then at the box. "You've been carrying that for a while," the man said. Yuto nodded. "What's inside?" "I don't know," Yuto replied. The old man raised an eyebrow. "You've never opened it?" Yuto shook his head. "I'm afraid if I do, I'll lose something." The man sat beside him. "And if you don't, what are you already losing?" Yuto didn't answer. But that night, as he lay beside the box like always, something in him stirred. Something small and restless and ready. The next morning, Yuto walked deeper into the forest, box still in hand. He wasn't going anywhere in particular, just away. The path narrowed, trees pressed closer, and every step made the box feel a little heavier, though it hadn't changed. He stopped at a clearing. A tree stood in the center, tall, bare, and bent from years of wind. At its base was a stone, flat and warm from the morning sun. Yuto sat. He placed the box beside him, and for the first time, he didn't hold it, just looked at it. It sat still, quiet, like it was waiting for something too. If this light speaks to something inside you, subscribe and ring the bell. Maybe it's time to stop hiding your own. Yuto watched the wind move through the branches above. The box hadn't changed, but he had. His fingers hovered above the lid, then pulled away. Not out of fear, out of respect. He didn't need to open it to know what was inside. Regret. Expectation. Old voices telling him who he should be. He laughed. Quiet. Unexpected. "You're not even locked," he whispered to the box. The tree creaked softly. A leaf fell and landed beside him. Yuto stood, lifted the box gently, then placed it at the foot of the tree. He stepped back, and for the first time in years, he walked away without it. The forest didn't cheer, the sky didn't change, but Yuto's breath came easier. He didn't walk faster. He didn't smile wider, but something inside him had shifted, like air finally entering a room that had been closed for too long. Back in the village, people noticed nothing different. He looked the same, spoke the same, moved the same, but he no longer sat with the box in his lap. And in that space where it used to be, there was stillness. Not the kind that holds pain, the kind that holds peace. Weeks passed. One day, Yuto returned to the forest. The box was still there, untouched beneath the old tree, weathered now by wind and time. But he didn't pick it up. He just looked at it and bowed. It had taught him something by staying, and he had learned something by leaving. Freedom, he realized, isn't always about running. Sometimes it's about standing still, without the weight you thought you couldn't live without. He turned and walked away, hands empty, heart full. What are you holding on to that you might finally be free from if you just let it go?